Alright. Hello. Upsy. Oh, no, not the face. Come on. Upsy daisy. Upsy daisy. All the way up. Come. Sure. Sure. Yeah, come on. Come on. Hello everybody and welcome to Meet the Dog. I'm Chris and the dog whose rear end you're looking at right now is Sugar. Sugar is part of the Poppins litter, born back in last April. So she should be turning a year old in a couple months. She is currently weighing in at 108 pounds. She's eating 3 times a day. 2.5 cups for breakfast and dinner, 2 cups for lunch. She's doing pretty well in her training. The one note that I have heard is that sometimes she can be a bit of a princess and have a mind of her own. Obviously that's something that'll start working itself out with continued training. And largely it should probably just be an age thing. She's very well behaved otherwise. She's great with recall, usually pretty good on leash when we're walking between play areas. So I think beyond that she's doing pretty well in her training, all things considered. Can't see it right now because she doesn't want to turn around, but she's very recognizable. She has the same kiss mark right on her forehead that her half-brother Spock did. So clearly got that from the dad side of the family. Hi, yes. You want to just lie down? Here, come on, all the way up, or lie down here. There you go. Good girl. If she turns her up, maybe you can kind of see it right now with her head like that. She's got a little dot right here. But she is a very good girl. Yeah, let's hear some. Let's get some questions about Miss Sugar. Yeah. Yes, you're very good. There you go. There we go. What a good lady. There we go. Much better. And maybe now you can all see that dot she has on her forehead looks just like Spock's. Barb V asks, which dog do you think Sugar would choose as her Valentine? That's a tough one. I'm going to have to go with either her brother, Alfred. She's currently rooming with him right now, and they are very good together. Actually, just before I brought her over here, they were snuggling up together. The other one might be Emma, actually. She really likes Emma. The two of them get along very well together. So I could see you picking Miss Emma as her Valentine. Though she might be a little old for you. Also could have been her brother Wallace. If her brother Wallace was still around, could have been him too. She got along very well with Wallace. What 3 words would best describe Sugar? This is from. This is also from Barb V. Adorable, cuddly. What's a good third one? Huh? What's a good third one? Hi. You're adorable and cuddly. That's very apparent. That's very clear. What's the last one, though? I've heard you're a bit of a princess, so maybe princess. Can you be a little bit of a brat during training sometimes? She's an adorable, cuddly princess, I guess would be the 3 words. You're doing very well. Crafty asks, who are her best dog buddies? I mentioned it a second ago, but she gets along very well with Emma. You might have seen it earlier. I had them together in the arena, and I'll probably be putting them together again after this. But the 2 of them play very well together. When her big brother Wallace was still here, the 2 of them got along very well as well. I really liked putting the 2 of them together. Beyond that, she gets along with her brothers very well. Right now, she's with Alfred. The 2 of them are very good together. I think Bert is a bit much for her. Bert is very energetic and very big, so he tends to kind of bowl her over. But I think her besties would be Emma and, when Wallace was still here, Wallace. That is a very persistent Islander. There we go. There we go. Good girl. We're very good right now. You are on your best behavior. Bar VS is sugar as sweet as her name. Yes, absolutely. Definitely as sweet as her name. Very aptly named. Yeah. She can be a little bit of a brat, but I would say mostly sweet. Isn't that right, huh? You are doing very well right now. I'm very proud of how well you're doing. Very well behaved today. Crafty asks, how is her off-property training, including transit? I don't know about transit, but I know in general her off-property training has been going very well. Hi. Yes, I'm talking about you. It has been going pretty well. I've mentioned she can be a little stubborn at times, which is something we're working on her with. I've heard that from a couple of our trainers, that she can be a little stubborn. But in general, it seems like she's doing very well off property. In general, it seems like the Poppins litter is doing very well with their training, which we're all very pleased about. Barb V asks, is there something she's not particularly fond of? That's a good question. Off the top of my head, nothing really stands out too much. I don't think she has anything that she's particularly that she particularly dislikes. I think, is she one of the ones? I know a few of the pups are growing to hate the front line. When we put frontline on them, I forget if she's one of them. I think it's more the boys than the girls that are getting very antsy when we're trying to put the frontline on them. I don't think she has anything she doesn't outright like yet. We're getting there. I'm sure she has things when she's out training that she is not very fond of. But I do not know those off the top of my head, unfortunately. You are loving this, huh? RVS, is she more of a leader or a follower? As of right now, I would say follower. That's the general read I've got on her. She seems like she's a bit more on the submissive side. I would say, as of now, I would say follower. As she gets older, that might change. But right now, she's definitely a bit more on the submissive side. Like I said, she does very well with Emma. When she's with Emma, they're not trying to like dominate each other. They usually play very well. So I would say leaning towards follower. RVS, what kind of an adventure do you think she would like to go on? I don't think she's the adventure type. As you can clearly see, I think the only adventure is the couch. I think she just wants to curl up on a couch. That's certainly what it looks like right now. I don't think adventure is on her mind right now. Very good, sugar. Yeah, you do very well. Why can't they all just chill like this? Oh, that's not fair. Derby did. It was really mostly just Bert who was like off the walls last time we did this. Bert and Winnie. And give it a couple more minutes for any last minute questions about Miss Sugar. I almost forgot your name for a second. Any last minute questions about Miss Sugar? Well, I don't think you're in a rush to go anywhere right now. Give it one more minute. And we're gonna get her back to the barn so she can play. ChrisE, what would she say to you right now? I think she would like to just stay here. If I'm being honest, I think she would tell me not to get up and move. Because she is just like, this is the comfiest dog I've ever seen on this couch. I don't think any of the other dogs have gotten this cozy on the couch. Maybe Derby. So I think she would tell me that she doesn't want to move. Which I've got some bad news for you, kid. We're gonna have to. But thank you for behaving yourself so well. Do you want to go play? Huh? You want to go play with Emma? Let's go play with Emma. All right, that's all the time we got. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And we'll be back next week with another dog. Until then, everybody take care. You ready to go? You are not. You want to stay there.